What's good, homies? I see the homies in the building, man. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak preview of the track that I'm working on for the Alpha Music album, man. Sneak preview for the homies. Y'all check it out, man. Joint is called Your Bitch. This is live, raw, man. No studio, just live. You dig? No effects, man. Y'all check it out. Alphas don't trust hoes. Betas think they bitch should be. Alphas take control. Betas think that bitches lead. I'm just saying I'm the motherfucking man, cause my bitch ain't got no plans and my wishes are commanding. Everything that she do is for the team. Seeing daddy win the ring is her motherfucking dream, and she knows everything I want, everything I need, it's a guarantee. Everything I do, everything I say is my way or no way, and no way is okay. She knows your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She's suffering from the beta nigga blues. She really want a man to beat it right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Yeah, y'all be looking forward to that, man. Yo, this Alpha Music project, man, this shit is gonna be cold, homies. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know, this shit, if I could bottle this shit and sell it, man, niggas would be stopping off for work, picking this shit up. You know what I'm saying? On the way to the crib. You know, and they be like, what you about to get into, man? Shit, man. Stop and give me a 6-pack of this Alpha Music, man, and head to the crib, man. Call it a day, man. Try to get a little chick to come through or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a world, man, where this shit is lacking, homies. Let's give the people a few minutes to slide in the door, man. You dig? Got some shit coming up, man. Let's give a shout out to the homie that's on deck so far. Omega Cheese Pirate 93. Haha, what up, homie? Mr. Savalis Smith. I see you in the building, always on deck early. Shaheem Lately is in the building. Omega Chess Pirate, what's good, homie? It's always good in the joint, man. A couple of other joints, man. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody being up in the joint, man. Just let y'all get a taste of a few instrumentals, man, from a couple of the homies, man. I pretty much, man, I got a group of producers that I work with, man, and they do all my tracks, man. I got about 5 producers I work with, man, and all of my tracks come from those 5 guys. The homie Live for Greatness is in the building. What up, homie? Hey, yo, let's go ahead and get our first troll up out this joint. Vanda RP is in the building. King Des, what up, homie? I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, man. Welcome to the AlphaSphere, homie. Ramon Henderson, what up, homie? Child of the Most High Glover is in the building. What up with your homie? Shalom. Kenneth Lang, no doubt, bro. I see you in the building. Man, no doubt, man. Savage indeed. Lee Harry, what up, homie? Dre Raphael, salute. Stunner Lokes, I see you in the building, homie. Dre Raphael, what up, homie? Freddie P is on deck. Freelance Ron, and I appreciate the tip for the tip jar, homie. Appreciate it. Deron Green, what up, homie? Let's give the people a few minutes to slide up in the joint right quick, man. In the meantime, man, we'll listen to some of the some of the tracks the homie rolling with, man. Yo, Alpha Music is gonna be top notch, man. You need this for your collection, homies. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit is gonna be something you can ride to, and it's gonna keep you in your alpha frame, man. And that's real talk, man. You know I wouldn't say it if I ain't mean it, homies. Might get another little preview of one, man. This is another one, man, I'm working on now, man. Why you keep on cuffing these hoes? Why you keep on cuffing these hoes? I really won't know why you keep on cuffing these hoes. Man, you got to let these hoes go. Let them go, nigga. We got some heat coming up, homies. We got some heat coming up, homies. Real talk, man. Bunna Bay, what up, homie? Wavy P is in the building. Namir Wahid Bay is on deck, man. Let's get the people, man, a couple of more minutes to get in here, man. DeRay Vicious is in the building. What up, Vicious? I see you in the building. Is that your bitch? Nigga, if it is, come and get the scandalous hoe from round here. Her face stay in my lap, I can't keep her from down there. Now I'ma say this shit loud so we can be clear. Yeah. Why you keep on cuffing these hoes? Why you keep on cuffing these hoes? Why you keep on cuffing these hoes? Man, you need to let these hoes go. We got some heat coming up, man. Real alpha music, bro. Alpha music coming up, homie. Y'all be on the lookout for it, homie. About to take this shit over, homie. Jason Crown is in the building. I appreciate that, homie. Now Alexander, the homie, is in the building. I appreciate it, homie. Mixtape Unchained. What up, homie? Man, life is gravy, bro. I appreciate you being in the joint. Well wishes and blessings to you, homie. We got about a minute and 20 seconds, man, before we go live on these people, man. Tony Smith, I appreciate the super chat, homie. Tony Smith said salute BoA / bars. No doubt, homie. Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it. Betas need to be addressed in a certain way, man. Yo, bitch, like when I knock it. That's why I keep her panties in my pocket. Nigga, yo, bitch, like the way I knock it. That's why I keep a fresh pair of her panties in my pocket. Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Renemy. Welcome here to the AlphaSphere. All the men of principle who are in the building, I salute you and I appreciate you being in the joint right now, homies. Tonight's topic, as you can see, is nothing a woman has is worth money. And this list is long. And there's probably some more things you could think of. And as we go through this list, you may throw some things out. And if they're not on the list, I'll add them to the list. And we'll keep this thing going as long as we need to keep it going to cover these topics. Or until I get tired and start fucking nodding and saying random shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whichever comes first. Get these, get more. Big up to you, homie. Appreciate you being in the building. Caesar C, what up, homie? Mr. Beasley is in the building. What up, Bees? Lamar Hudnall Huz is in the building. Salute to you, homie. Now, I was going to talk about something else tonight, man. I was going to talk about how the subject matter of the men in the manosphere keeps us limited. And I do include myself in that group when I speak about the group as a whole. Keeps us limited from growth on this platform. And that's one of the things. There are many things that keeps us limited. Our subject matter is one. Uh, the backbiting and all of that is another one. But you know what I said, man? I said all of my things that are solely intended for the AlphaSphere, solely intended for the ears of the men of the AlphaSphere, I'm gonna put them on Patreon, man. I'm not giving up no more insider game on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I do on this platform. The content is gonna be quality, but it's all gonna be streamlined, man, and it's all gonna stay in pocket. Like, I'm not giving up no game on YouTube about finances. I'm not giving up no game on YouTube about investment possibilities, investment opportunities, small business opportunities, new government, small business assistance bills that pass. I'm not giving up none of that on YouTube, man. That shit is to be sold, not to be told. The things I talk about now, these things right here, man, can be told. But real life altering game that can affect the way you live day to day outside of broads, nah, man, I can't just, because this is the thing. If I put it here for the AlphaSphere, everybody gonna have access to it. People who ain't in the AlphaSphere. And some of this shit gotta be streamlined, man, and just dedicated to the AlphaSphere, man. That's the reality of it. So a lot of raw information. I give up some game on YouTube, man, but the information, I'm gonna stop pushing that shit toward Patreon, man, because I really can't be just, I can't be armored. Because you gotta think about, when I'm here, the same way you guys are listening, man, there's some chicks listening too. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man, they got enough resources. I ain't trying to arm them with shit. They got enough resources to, like no man should be willing to take care of a woman, man, financially. She got all the resources. You know what I'm saying? Hell, a woman can have 2 children and not work and still live in a better crib than you can, man. You work 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm a streamlining, man, to keep it real. I'm keeping manhood top, man. That's the business. Chris Ridley, what up, Riz? Black Gator, what up with your homie? Let's see who else we got in the joint, man. Atlas 365-247, what up, homie? So, let's talk about something, man. Let's talk about men's willingness to lead with their wallet. And by leading with your wallet, you're telling yourself, admitting that something that a woman has is worth money. That's what you're telling yourself. You're telling yourself that something she has is more valuable than anything you could bring as a man without the external trappings of success. You as a man does not value up to enough value, does not equal up to enough value to even exchange with her. You for her, her for you. You got to pay her and give her your time. Your time is so invaluable to you, lacks value to you in such a way that you, my good man, will pay her to use up your damn time. You will pay her to waste your damn time. Think about this concept, man. And I know, man, like you'll be, hey, man, if this is what you do and you're happy with this, hey, man, as long as you're happy with it, that's one thing. Let me give a disclaimer right here, man. Anything I say, if I say I don't do it and I say I don't like it and I say I'm against it, if you do it and it makes you happy, like genuinely happy to be that way, don't change from anything that makes you happy. If it makes you happy to sit on your porch every day and count the amount of cars that pass by, and then go to sleep before you go to work on your night shift, do that, man. Whatever brings you joy. But I doubt if this shit is bringing a lot of men joy because the payoff isn't worth it. Damien online, what's good? Aboriginal Q, Jack Bone. You see, what you have to understand this, man. Nothing a woman has is worth money. She's got a lot of things. Black women are the most educated group. As a group, they are the single most educated group in the United States by far. We're talking about formal secondary education. They're the most educated group by far. Got more degrees. Let me tell you something. There are more degree black women at HBCUs than there are degree black men total. They got all the degrees, man. All the degrees. And this is the thing, they don't just get one, they get two or three. They got all the degrees. But that shit ain't worth nothing to you, man. Let me tell you, let me break down the value of the degree, because I know someone may be thinking, she has a degree and they'll pay her for the degree, so she gets the degree so she can make money. Let me tell you something about the degree. Let's take a chick who got a degree, she fresh out of college. Let's take another chick who got the same degree, but she got 10 years experience. The chick with the experience gonna always make more money than the chick who's just out of college, because the degree ain't worth nothing. You see what I'm saying? The degree ain't worth nothing. It's a trick of the enemy, it's a trick of the system to get you in so much debt that the money you make will never get you out of debt. See what I'm saying? Even if you have 20 years experience, they will strap you with this, where you gotta have this level of education. They'll tell you this level of education is preferred, but this level of education is required. So even if your granddad invented the entire theory that this business is based on, your ass gonna be in some debt before you can get a high paying job in that field. Because the degree don't matter. The degree is just a trap. The degree is literally a trap. Now, some people, they just have good fortunes and they're able to wiggle their way out of that trap and end up, hitting a real lick in their career and they're being able to pay that stuff off, man. But that's about 1% of degree people, man. You know what I'm saying? 1% of black women with degrees, man, are able to get out of their student loan debt quickly within 5 to 10 years after graduating. Most of them, man, be 50 years old, man, still be strapped with student loan debt from their degree that they finished at 30. So 20 years later, man, they still strapped with student loan debt. You know what I'm saying? So her education is not worth money even to the people who demand that she has the education before they'll employ her. So why in the hell are you gonna value her education to the point where you pay for the shit? Man, let me tell you something. I know at least 3 cats who put women through school. And in all 3 of these cases, when the woman finished school, she left their ass. Left them in the dirt. Went on, got her little gig, left their ass in the dirt. And a couple of these cats were married to the chick. Not only did she leave them in the dirt, not only did she get the money they paid for the degree, then she hit them for half of their shit. You see what I'm saying? And then they hit them for half of their shit and then didn't move on until they were done with school and had their career started already. Or at least on the entry level, and they got in and bam, then they left the nigga, took half his shit and went on, man, and started living their life, balling out with the next dude. You understand what I'm saying? So her degree is worthless to you, man. It ain't worth nothing. And you shouldn't even value her. See, when I talk about not worth money, I mean currency, but money is a better title. Money looks better in the title. But I mean, it's not worth currency. Like, you can't allow yourself to give of yourself to a woman because she has a degree. That shit don't mean nothing, man. Jose Navarro, I appreciate the super chat. Brother Homer says, God bless you. Dr. BoA, bless up to you as well, my brother. Once again, Jose Navarro, I appreciate the $10 super chat. Jose said the pride of having a degree for women is how they can lower the cost of labor. More supply. Good point, bro. Good point. And women are now realizing this. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So you have to understand, man, that these types of situations put a man in the mindset that he's got a better woman than the average woman. And we don't even understand that the more secondary education she has, the less common sense she has. So you got a chick that's smart when it comes to her career and her job, but you got to deal with a whole bunch of dumb decision making. You got to deal with a whole bunch of dumb ideas. You got to deal with a whole bunch of airhead, dumb, blonde moments. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of things that men deal with out here, man, when it comes to women. But we know that you got to deal with that when you deal with women. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm to the point in life, man, where this shit ain't really worth it, because all I want from a woman is sex. You see what I'm saying? It just ain't worth it. The only thing of value she has is sex. There's nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And that, when I say value, I mean that's the only thing that can provide me any pleasure or any substance or anything. You know what I'm saying? Any real reason to deal with her. And everything on this list is the other shit that men deal with women for, that's supposed to have value. That's supposed to mean something. You see what I'm saying? Shit don't mean nothing, man. OG Bobby Johnson, Brandon Vernon. So The second thing is this. This is some shit that she don't even have. But men value this because men, the majority of men, especially black men in this country, man, were taught that it is okay to be led by a woman because they were raised in a household being led by a woman. And even though they turned out fucked up until they got themselves together on their own, let me tell you something. There is no man who was born and ended up growing up in a single parent household who made good in his life because of something his single mother did. It was a talent that his ass got from his dad, or it was a hookup that he got from someone else that he knew, or it was being in the right place at the right time. But more than likely, it was a skill that his ass was blessed with that got him out of that hole. Very few men, very few, if any, I don't know any. If you know one, put it in the chat. I don't know any man who made good from an environment with a single mother as his primary guardian, and she did something in his life to move him forward. Like, she's got a business and she leaves the business to him, or she's got a business and he grows into that business and becomes an executive, or she gives him $1 million jump off start like the homie Donald Trump got, or any of these things. You can't tell me any situation. And if you do, it's a personal situation that you know and don't nobody else knows. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, man, when these are scenarios where we praise women for their leadership when all they can do is lead each other. But it's easy to lead them because they'll follow anybody who got a message that make them feel good. That's that shit Obama pulled on them. You know what I'm saying? They all rallied behind Obama because here he was. And then Hillary Clinton came the next day, tried to push her in there because they all rallied behind her because, gee, she's a woman. Even though looking at that face, I can't really tell if she is or not. But they rallied right behind her. They'll rally behind anybody who makes them feel good. That's why they rally behind Amber Rose, not because they're all sluts all of the time, because they all have those slut moments in their past that they're ashamed of. And Amber Rose brought that to the forefront and said, it's okay. And they said, wow, she's a slut all the time. I was just a slut on these 2 or 3 instances. So I'm going to get behind her because she's making me feel better about the times that I've been a slut in my life. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to lead women when you make them feel good about themselves, and no one does that shit better than other women. But find me a scenario where a woman was a leader of men and led them to the promised land, led them to success, led them to a victory, led them to bettering their situations, led them to improving their plight in life. You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't never happened throughout the annals of history, man. So her leadership that men value so much, well, man, you are swearing by a woman's leadership capacity when your ass enters into something that even resembles a 50-50 relationship. That don't even make sense, man. A 50-50 relationship, man, is for a beta male cuck. You're a cuck. I ain't talking about just a simple beta male cuck. You're a cuckold. That's what you are, man. You looking to watch while somebody else grudge your wife out. That's what you looking for. That's what kind of man you are if you willing to enter into a 50-50 relationship, man. You're a cuckold. You don't get no respect from nobody. You have to understand, man, that these things are worth nothing. Nothing a woman has is worth money. Am I saying don't deal with women? No, because I'm going to deal with them. But I'm going to deal with them from no perspective of validating them with my financial investment, validating them with my time investment. Man, let me tell you something. If there's no benefit for me dealing with her, I will not deal with her. And by benefit, I mean benefits that I quantify as benefits. Look at the dating site profile, man. These are 3 things she's going to tell you about. She's going to tell you about her education. She's going to tell you about her religion belief. And if she got a child, she's going to tell you about her parenting skills. She's so proud of being a single mother that she's going to take a picture, and one of her profile pictures going to have them little nappy head bastards in it. She's going to put them in the picture with her, man. Like, how in the hell you think, man, it's delusional. It's delusional to believe that a man wants to meet you and the first thing he wants to see is a picture with you and your damn children. But then let me tell you something. The same woman will tell a man that, well, it's gonna be a while before she want to hide her children and hide him from them, but she ain't hide him on the profile picture. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if you don't want me to see him, hide him on the picture. Now I'm scarred because I look at you and I'm like, man, I wonder if she got any walls in that thing. She done pushed two babies out of her back to back. She got steppers. You understand? And let me tell you something, man. A lot of the times, man, when I've met women, when I've met women, man, who had children, man, they always had one man that was under 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like I rarely have met a woman end up finding out, man, she got a kid, man, that's 7 or 10. You know what I'm saying? Always be under 2 years old. And I'd be like, damn, thing just healed up. You see what I'm saying? I think that just goes to show, man, that when things like that happen in their lives, it doesn't change the way they view themselves. It doesn't make them feel like they should step up their game and become a better person, become a better woman, become a just slide back and chill and become a mother and do the things that a mother should do. Nah, man, that ain't what happened in their mind, but that's shit they'll tell you. Another thing, and so let's get into that, her motherhood. The reason she shows her motherhood because let me tell you how the female mind works. In her mind, if she shows you a happy picture of her with her children, you're going to see her as a fit mother for your own children. I say that again. I know it's illogical as hell, so let me say it again. She believes that by showing you a picture of her with her children, all happy, lucky, smiling, chilling, giggling. Some of them so ratchet, they got the baby daddy cut out of the picture. You can see the nigga arm still in the picture. You know what I'm saying? But she thinks that solidifies in your mind that she's a good mother. She's totally glosses over the fact that it signifies in your mind that no matter how good a mother she is, she's a bad picker of fathers. Or maybe she ain't the mother she thinks she is. Or maybe she can't balance the two. Maybe she can't be a good mother and a good woman at the same time. Let me tell you something, man, about the average woman, man. She can't maneuver between two different extremes. You see, motherhood is one extreme, and being a man and being a woman to a man is another extreme. 10 times out of 10, not 9 times out of 10, nigga, 10 times out of 10, she's gonna do one way more effectively than the other. So if she's a good woman to a man, she's gonna be a neglectful mother. If she's a good mother to her children, she's gonna be a neglectful woman to her man. She can't do both. That's why you gotta have more than one. Trying to manage one woman, man, in your life, man, is gonna drive your ass crazy. I promise you that. It's gonna drive you loony. You ain't gonna know able to bounce back from that, man. That's cuckoo talk. Nobody in their right mind, man, is gonna settle for that shit, man. You gonna try to manage one woman, man? Come on, man. You know all the reasons you shouldn't do that. Let me go over here, man. Ace Supreme is in the building. What up, Ace? Ace said not only that, but these single moms got the nerve to be making demand, telling you what they won't tolerate. No humility. Hell yeah. Yeah. Great point. Brilliant. Brilliant, I say. They have the right to say that a man gonna have to do this, or a man gonna have to do that, or a man gonna have to accept her children like they his own, or a man gonna have to love her children like they his own, or a man gonna have to respect the fact that her children's dad is gonna be in her life and be in their life. And a man gonna have, man, let me tell you something. Another nigga baby mama ain't got nothing to tell me about nothing I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. She got one time tell me, man, I can't come bend over when I get ready, and that gonna be it for her. Man, listen, her leash is short. Her leash is so short, man. Look. If she was a dog on this, if a dog was on this leash that I got her on, man, the dog wouldn't even be able to lick himself. Nigga neck be straight up in the air. That's how short that leash is, man. If I'm holding the chain, then it's like she can't move her neck. You understand what I'm saying? Her leash is short as shit. If she get a leash at all. Sky Weezer, what up, homie? Sky Weezer, I appreciate the super chat, man. Sky Weezer said that last statement was on the money, bro. Fire content. I appreciate it, bro. No doubt. Appreciate the super chat, Weezy. Nappy Young is in the building. Nice Minds is on deck. So You know, when we look at things like this, man, the only mother you should value, man, is the mother of your own child. And that's if she earns that value. Hopefully you pick the winner as a mother, because there really ain't no winner as a wife and then like no shit like that. But the only woman's motherhood skill that you should value, motherhood capability that you should even, warrant, that even warrants any valuation from you, is the mother of your own child, because that directly affects your seed. All this other shit, man, you give women credit for. Oh, man, she a good mother though. Who gives a damn? If she ain't your mama or your child mama, who cares about her motherhood skills, man? I don't give a damn about her motherhood skills, and you shouldn't either. You can't. If my children don't like a man, then your children got a daddy. Of course they might not like a man. If you can't get along with my children, now you got a nigga here, a grown ass man trying to get along with some children that don't even like him. Some children that think he trying to replace their daddy when their daddy don't even want to be there. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, man. And another thing, now let's get away from that woman. Let's get to the woman who ain't got no children, who got her little degrees, making her a little money, drive her a little Benz or a little Beamer, man, got her a little pretty Mercedes, man. Stay fly, got all the name brand fashions in her closet, man. Rocking number red bottom heels every time you see her at lunch. When she going on a lunch break from work, man, she fly. Dressed to kill, man. You can tell she be in the gym, man. I mean, listen, man, the woman look good, man. Pretty toes got the French tips on it, man. Nails done, man. Hair whipped up, man. Something more than likely is weed, but it's still whipped up. She look like she got it going on, man. She got one of them old $5,000 purses on her arm, man. And then when you meet her, you get to her crib, man, you realize, man, she got a fly spot overlooking the river, man. And if you're in one of these coastal cities, a fly spot overlooking the beach, man. She right on the beach. She go out her back door, man. She don't even need no shoes on, man. Soon as she step down her last step, her feet in the sand. Man, that shit is not impressive. That ain't worth nothing. That ain't worth you saying she got it going on, man. Let me tell you something. Tell her to show you her portfolio. Let's see what her investments look like. Let's see why in the hell she got all this stuff right here. Why is she working a job for somebody instead of whatever hell she doing at that job, going into business for herself? Why is she doing that? You see what I'm saying? All that stuff ain't worth no cash, man. You buy that shit, you can't even sell it back for half price most times, man. You can't sell it. You buy a $5,000 bag from the store, man. You can't sell it back to the store. You sell it on the street. You spend $5,000 on somebody to give you $1,500 for it, if that. We already know about the devaluation of cars. We already know about that. Unless you got a top of the line vehicle that is known to maintain value because it's in limited production, or it's old as shit and you done brought it back. When you talk about the jewelry, man, let me tell you something. Jewelry is the worst expenditure anyone can make. Like, it is the most hapless piece of shit. The homie Chris Jones at Pump Chaser right now, man, is kicking himself in the ass, man, because he spent thousands of dollars on a ring, man, and lost that shit. You know what I'm saying? And people be asking him, man, and Chris Jones, he's a fairly successful brother. Man, people be asking about that ring, man, when you going to buy another one? He said, man, that motherfucker cost $1,000. It's going to be a minute before I buy another one of them, because the value of it is nothing. Some shit that have value, man, you're not haphazard with it. It looks good, but we know that shit ain't got no value, man. Let me tell you something about value. And this is real talk. And this applies to this situation about valuing a woman for her stuff. When you got stuff, the only value that shit has is the money you spent on it. That's the only value it has. That's why motherfuckers always talking about how much something costs. This jewelry, this diamond ring right here costs $20,000. This chain costs $1 million. I got $1 million worth of jewelry on. No, you got some jewelry that they got over on your ass for $1 million for. They sold your ass that cheap ass jewelry for $1 million. Now you ain't got $1 million worth of jewelry. They got $1 million. You know what I'm saying? What you got is some shit. What you got is some metal with some cheap ass diamonds in it. So it ain't nowhere in the world, man, that a man should look at a woman and say, man, she like she got it going on, man. She like, man, that's how men end up in situations with women, man, who be thinking they in control of shit. You understand? And then you realize that when it all boils down, she ain't really got it like that. Cause when you look at her debt to income ratio, you realize that she upside down like a motherfucker net worth wise. You understand what I'm saying? And we as men, man, we end up upside down sometimes because it's like this right here. If you really starting a legitimate business, it's a possibility you're going to spend some time in the red a little bit there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to prepare for the worst. And sometimes the worst happens. You understand? Sometimes the worst, man, I got several partners, man, that started businesses that went belly up. I mean, they still doing good, man. They still doing it, but they took hits on those businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? They had a vision, man, and they did it. All businesses don't succeed. Donald Trump got a string of failed fucking businesses. You know what I'm saying? But he used to use. And this is the thing, man. You can't let niggas tell you what you shouldn't do. You understand what I'm saying? Donald Trump used the bankruptcy code, man, to keep himself from having to shell out millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? To keep his billionaire status, to keep himself from having to shell out millions of dollars. If you're using it for the same purpose, if you do a business venture, man, that shit fails, man, do the same thing. Why try to hold this mantra, well, I'm gonna pay off all of this, and then your ass working a job somewhere instead of trying another business. But let's stick to the topic here, man. Her stuff is just that, stuff. And not only is it just stuff, it's her stuff. Man, there are countless men who have dealt with a woman because of some shit she had, and he come to realize that she ain't got no money. She got stuff, but she ain't got no money. See what I'm saying? And you can't move stuff around and build no businesses with it or invest in no businesses with it, but money you can. See, money ain't everything, but money can turn into anything. I say again, money isn't everything, but money can turn into anything. They say money can't buy you love. Shit, spend enough of it. I bet you'll have some love. Love is only perception anyway. I bet you can get a woman, man, to put on that love act for your ass every day. Every time she see you, she'll put on that love act for you for the right amount of money. So you can buy love. Being that shit ain't real anyway. Now the next thing is this, man. Her family. Niggas be talking about her family ties. I used to be like this once upon a time. I used to be like, man, I don't talk to a woman who got a bad relationship with her dad until I met 2 or 3 women that had a great relationship with their dad, and they were still bullshit ass women. They were still caught up in this matriarchal, feminist shit. And their dad wasn't even weak, man. Listen, I talked to their dad be like, I don't know why I went wrong with that one. And I'd be like, bro, you ain't go wrong, man. I mean, we're fighting against a terrible system out here. We're fighting against a system of oppression of the female mind. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't even understand that their fucking mind is being depressed. Like, their mind is being repressed and pushed back to the fucking 60s, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're thinking, if your focus is the past, you damn sure ain't paying attention to what's going on around you in the present. That's why they're so oblivious to the damage that their mindset is doing to society right now, man. You know what I'm saying? They're oblivious to it. They have been taken advantage of by the system that is against you and I as black men. There is a system behind all this shit. And who is the main one that says, well, I'm tired of black men blaming the system. I'm tired of black men talking about racism. I'm tired of black men talking about this. That shit is always a black woman saying that, because when we talk about the system, we're talking about her. She's in cahoots with the system, man. She is their number one purveyor of the information, the number one perpetuator of the negative energy, and she is their number one attack dog against you and me. They don't even have to say sick him. All they gotta do is point at us, man, and she gonna attack. You see what I'm saying? She is being victimized by a system. And the only thing worse than being victimized by a system is not knowing you're being victimized by a system. Because if you don't know you're being victimized, you go full speed ahead to the goddamn slaughter, like a bird flying into a net that don't even know that net is for his very damn life. Like an ox going to the slaughter, not knowing that they finna cut his damn throat with that big blade. You understand? Like a pig going to his death, not knowing they finna shoot a goddamn boat through the top of his dome. You see what I'm saying? She has no idea that she is being used as a weapon against you and I. So who gives a damn about how tight she is with her family? Who gives a damn about her relationship with her dad? That's her dad. Of course her relationship won't be like that with him. See, he had an opportunity to punish her when she was young. You see what I'm saying? If she was his daughter, he had, even if he didn't punish her physically, he had an opportunity to punish her with his expectations, to punish her with his disappointment in her, to punish her by locking her ass in her room, grounding her, by punishing her by taking her electronics, punishing her by doing whatever type of punishment they did when her ass was a child. You don't have that luxury in this society. So when men be talking about, man, you gotta treat them like you gotta marry these women and you gotta blah blah blah, man, the same nigga who be saying that ain't got no damn wife. Tell me you don't want to marry nobody, man. Ain't no nigga finna tell me about that. You cannot treat a situation in 2019 the same way you treat a situation in 1969. This shit is not the same time. Things have changed drastically, dramatically. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand. Big Show is in the building. What up, homie? My shit, they be tripping with it, man. They be tripping with the notifications, man. I don't know what's up with them. OB is in the building. What up, homie? Kobe Bryant is on deck. Troy, what up, homie? Kentucky Crypto, agreed. So you have to understand this, man. 9 times out of 10, she ain't had no beta male cucks in her family. And if she is a modern woman, even her relationship with her dad does not signify anything to you. Her relationship with her mom, we already know how that is. You know what I'm saying? The perpetuation of this matriarchal outlook has been perpetuated by mothers to their daughters and sons, to their sons in an attempt to repress their masculinity, and to their daughters in an attempt to promote their femininity. You see what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it, man. See Doug, what up, homie? I see you in the building. Golden Child, what's up, man? So when you think about, and another thing, you look at her, man, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. The craziest thing is this right here. 9 times out of 10, it's a family of sluts. You see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10 is a family of sluts. All you gotta do, man, is spend some time around the family, man, and you will see how many of those women flirt with you. Some of those women downright just throw themselves at you. You see what I'm saying? Like, there are several situations, man. Like, I say damn near probably about 60% of the women, man, that I've ever known, man, there was some chick in their family, man, who threw themselves at me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. A couple of them, I knocked them down, man. They ain't leaving no choice. They bagged me in the corner. And that's how I started hearing Q Sweat song. I want that, baby. Get it. I wanna do it like this, do it like that. And once I get it, ain't no turning back. I'm telling you, man. They bagged me in that corner, man. I started hearing that Keith Sweat song. I was like, shh. Hey, man. I might regret this later on, but right now, I'm gonna do it. And that's just how it is, man. And these things go on all the time, man. So, another thing, man, with her family is this, man. 9 times out of 10, there's somebody in her family. If you get to know her family, if you just, if you ain't even really got to get to know them. If you go to like a family function, chicks always want to take you to a family function, man. You know when the chick is really vibing, when she really feeling you, man, when she want to take you to a family function. I go to one family function with a chick because I go to the person that is the most revered. I look around. If it's an uncle, if it's an aunt, if it's a grandmother, if it's a grandfather, if it's a mama, if it's a dad, if it's a brother, whoever is the most revered by the family members, and you can tell by the interaction, that's the person I want to go talk to. Because that person right there ain't going to feed you no bullshit. That's why everybody in the family respect them, because they know that person right there will call you out on your shit. You see what I'm saying? And so when you see that person calls you out, that person sits you down, man, and tell you some things. Listen, man, I had a chick mama tell me one time, she said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. You got a fool on your hands. I said, what? She said, you got a fool on your hands. I said, you talking about your daughter? Psst. Listen, I've been knowing her whole life. you got a fool on your hands. She told me, man, don't let the smooth taste fool you. I said, shit. So you ain't got to tell me nothing else. And I wrap that, you know what I'm saying? I wrap that up, homie. Let me tell you something, bro. Listen, man, I don't test wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. When it come from a perspective like that, if that chick mama is telling you that, come on, man. If that chick mama telling you that, and I had already saw some tendencies, man. I had already taught some flaky head tendencies, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bitch head so flaky, man, like she got dandruff inside her head. That's how flaky she was. So I already saw some flaky tendencies, man. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna take her mama word. You understand? I'm gonna take her mama word. So another thing, man, is her friends. You could tell a lot about a woman from her friends, but then you could also be finding out nothing about her friends. You know, let me tell you something about a woman's friends, man. The majority of the time, man, like if they go way, way back, that's something totally different. Then that's something totally different. But the majority of her friends are either women that want to be her or dudes that want to get with her. So when I hear dudes tell my man they cool, man, with their woman having male friends and you know, blah blah and all of that, man, and their woman always going out with their friends, and let me tell you something about friends, man. Friends cover up lies for their friends. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what your chick done did while she with them friends, man, and they ain't gonna say a word. You understand what I'm saying? If you even question it, they're going to tell you being insecure. They're going to cover that lie, man. Let me tell you something. They look right in your face and lie to you. And I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody who can look you right in your face and lie to you with a straight face about anything is a motherfucking devil, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody that can look you right in your face and tell you a lie. That's why I tell chicks all the time, man. Chick be telling me, well, you know, let's we can talk or we can FaceTime. I say, nah. I'm just going to fall through your crib. Or, you know, meet me at this Whole Foods over here, or, you know, meet me at this park, you know what I'm saying, wear some workout clothes, you know what I'm saying, meet me at this gym over here, or, you know, some shit like that. Meet me at the rock climbing facility and we'll go ahead and do some climbing or something. You know, I want to put her in a frame of mind where she got to think about something. You see what I'm saying? If we finna go to Whole Foods, she got to think about something. You know what I'm saying? She got to think about what the hell she want out of here. Then she got to think about the prices. She got to think about if she want to look broke, or if she want to, there's a lot of things for her to think about. We go to a rock climbing facility. Oh, there's a lot of shit for her to think about. She got to think about, is her ass going to fall while she's trying to climb these rocks? She ain't got time to think of her lies. She ain't got time to try to put on her best face. You want to talk to a woman when she has got other shit on her mind. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you meet a woman that's going through something with her boyfriend, or she just come out of a breakup or some shit like that, man, and she kind of distraught about it, that woman gonna tell you a lot of truths, man. Because the one thing I can tell you about a woman, if she's in a lying mind state, everything she said gonna be untrue. There's gonna be a little bit of truth, but mostly untruth to everything she said. But if she's in a bearing her soul state of mind, she gonna tell you everything. She gonna tell you every damn thing, I'm telling you. And if you don't catch her in a bearing her soul state of mind, you got to take her ass to do something, man, that's gonna have her mind occupied. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, listen, I tell the chick, man, meet me at a miniature golf course. You know what I'm saying? She focusing on getting the ball in that hole. Me, I'm good at that shit. So she ain't gonna win, but when I get out in front of her on the first two holes, then she gonna be like, damn. She gonna be focusing trying to see which way she need to go to get around that rock and I'm just gonna be leading her ass in the conversation wherever I want to take her, man. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm shooting my shot, it's gonna be her time to talk. When she focusing, then I'm gonna let her focus. You understand? And then I'm gonna go sink my shot. And then after we get through 18 holes, I'm gonna know her whole goddamn life story. You know what I'm saying? I'll take her somewhere. I'll take her to shoot pool. I really don't like taking her to shoot pool unless we're going in the daytime. I have her meet me at a pool hall. We'll go shoot some pool. Pool is cheap, man. I'm gonna shoot pool anyway. I do that. So we meet somewhere at a pool hall, man. In daytime, man, early, the music don't be loud like that. Don't be all smoked out with all that cigarette smoking, all that shit, whatever they be doing in there. And so you go in there, have a conversation with her, man. And then at the same time, you get a little touchy-feely with her. That's another way, man, to get her in her right frame of mind, man. If you got her hot and bothered, oh, man, she ain't got time to put on her good face. She trying to keep you from knowing, man, that she want to sop you over with a biscuit right there. She trying to keep you from knowing that all you got to do is say, hey, let's go in this bathroom. Let's go in the car. Let's go behind this building. Let's go in a porta potty. She trying to keep you from knowing that, man. So, you know, she enjoying the moment. Talk to her at that time. Never talk to her, man, when she got time to sit down and look at your ass face to face and think about what she gonna say. And another thing, don't talk too damn much. While you running your mouth, she thinking of her lies. You got to leave the onus of conversation on her. The less time she has to think, the less time she has to lie. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk, man. Spook that sat by the door. What up, Spook? I see you in the building, homie. Appreciate you being in the joint. Hollywood Hawkins, the cool young dude with the wrench. Don't make him turn to the Grinch by coming here with that beta male simp man China shit. Because you know we do not play that. And that's the reality of it, man. So, oh, and this is another one, man. This is another thing about her friends, man. Her friends only represent a small portion of what you need to know about her, because unless they grew up with her from childhood, they don't know shit about her. I don't want her friends she met in college. They don't know shit about her. They don't know nothing about her past. They don't know nothing about who she is. You can tell about how she changes when she's around her. Man, let me tell you something. I met this chick one time, man. She was a young chick, man. She was like, I think she was like 21, maybe 21, 22, somewhere around there. She wasn't 24 yet. And so man, like she acted like she was just, I mean, she was pretty mature for her age, or so the fuck I thought. She's pretty mature for her age, but my energy made her mature. You see what I'm saying? She matured around my energy. Man, I fuck around and she came in. I don't know how I ended up in a whip with her, man, but so we went to her hometown, man, which was probably like maybe like 40 minutes away. It wasn't that far away, 45 minutes away or whatever. And so she met her with her sister, man. She met her with a sister and a cousin. Man, when she got around her sister, man, oh man, the little girl came out of her, man. Man, it was motherfucking like midnight. They fucking outside, man, making up all kind of fucking noise, man. Then they just jumped in the car, man, and rolled around the block, man, yelling out the window, fucking singing some chant. I don't know what the hell they were doing, man. Like playing the radio loud, singing song, man. It's midnight. This shit was like on a Wednesday night, man. People in the bed, man. And so I was just standing there looking like, I looked at her cousin, and the look on my face must have said something, because her cousin said, man, they just act like this sometime. I said, oh, this shit regular? She said, you never know with them two. I said, ain't this a bitch? But I found out something then. If I hadn't saw her around her friend, around her cousin, around the people she's comfortable around, I wouldn't never know how immature she was. And I knew she was immature, because ain't no fucking mature 22-year-old woman. I don't care what you say. There ain't no mature 22-year-old chicks, man. Ain't no such thing as mature for her age or none of that shit. Nigga, quiet don't mean mature. Quiet could mean shy. Reserved don't mean mature. Reserved could mean nervous. That shit don't mean mature. Quiet don't mean reserved. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of things that we look at that women do, and we just assume that they mean the same thing they mean for a man. No, if a man is sitting back chilling, observing the scene or whatever, man, yeah, that man is quiet. He's laid back. He may even be distinguished. A quiet woman don't mean the same damn thing. So you have to stop quantifying a woman's value based on the shit that we use to value ourselves, to evaluate ourselves. What it means for me, it don't mean the same for her. You know what, man? I forgot I had this damn, let me go put my scene up, man. Ain't nobody said that, man. Hey, yo, look, from now on, man, if y'all see me with this starting soon scene still up, man, y'all let me know, man, in the chat, man, because I'll get started and forget all about it, man. I know it's on me, so you motherfuckers ain't got to do nothing, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I'd appreciate it if somebody saw it when you see it, man. If you let me know in the chat, yo, man, you still got your starting soon screen up, man. You know I'm supposed to have this clean ass caddy up, man, when I'm doing this. You know I'm supposed to have the Pimp mobile up when I'm doing this. Dion Covington, what up, homie? Cleveland Roberts is on deck. So, you know, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Dion. So you have to understand, man, that a lot of times, man, we look at these situations and we value shit that shouldn't be valued. So when I say nothing a woman has is worth money, I mean nothing a woman has is valuable. None of this shit is valuable. Valuable things are things that are scarce. Things that are rare. An educated woman, a woman who lacks leadership, a woman who has experiences in motherhood, a woman who has stuff, a woman who has family, a woman who has friends, That's all normal shit. That's the most normal of the things that you can think of, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a more normal thing. But let's talk about number 7. The number 7 thing that a woman has that is not worth any money. Matter of fact, this shit may be a detriment to financial standing, to your financial standing if you get caught up in it. Her religiosity. You know what I'm saying? Her religiosity. That shit is worthless. There are so many men who think they got a good girl just because she go to church. They obviously don't have a whole lot of experiences with church girls. See what I'm saying? They obviously don't have a whole lot of experience with church girls. Because some of the freakiest girls I've ever known, some of the nastiest girls I've ever known, some of the honeyest girls I've ever known, some of the continuous wet, never dry up, straight drip, drip girls I've ever known were church girls, man. Like, I've had some amazingly freaky experiences with church girls, man. So her going to church is really an attempt to cleanse herself of all the foul shit she does. It has nothing to do with her being, a special kind of woman because she goes to church. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Anyone I've met, man, who was really, really morally sound than most other women, didn't go to church. See what I'm saying? But she wasn't single either. All the morally sound women I've ever met were already attached to morally sound men. A woman's moral fiber is not something she can control. She can't build her own moral. She don't even know how to look at her moral compass. She don't even know what the fuck that compass say. Hell, she can't use a regular compass just to get directions in where the hell she need to go. She can't tell if she's going east or west based on the compass. Stick a compass on her dashboard. She still know the hell she going. So her moral compass is not something that she doesn't even understand how to manipulate or maneuver her moral compass. She thinks she's good because she goes to church. She thinks she's good because it's easy for people to use her. Like, her idea of good, it's just not good. Her idea of good most times is weak. A weak woman thinks she's good because she's weak. A strong woman thinks she's good because she's strong. You know what I'm saying? A sexual recluse thinks she's good because she ain't giving it up to nobody. A freak thinks she's good because she in tune with her sexuality. A heterosexual woman thinks she's good because that's the way God intended. A bisexual, trisexual, pansexual woman thinks she's good because she's a free spirit and she believes that it's natural to be the way she is. You see what I'm saying? All women think they're good. A fit woman thinks she's good because she takes care of her body. A fat woman thinks she's good because she's voluptuous and she enjoys her life and eat what the hell she want to eat. You see what I'm saying? A woman can figure out a way to apply good to any single thing you point out in her life. That is why they have this false sense of validation. This is why they uplift themselves and pedestalize themselves to another level. And religiosity is one of those things, man. The church girl, man, she go to church on Sunday, get the Holy Ghost, man, come home Sunday night, man, and bust it wide open. See what I'm saying? She bust it wide open all Saturday night, man. Wake up Sunday morning, man. Too tired to go. Wake up, man, and bust it out again Sunday morning before she go to church. She go to church with a panel line on because she just got through busting it out overnight. You know what I'm saying? Woke up this morning, busted out first thing. She woke up the morning, panel line on because she know all she going to do at church is think about what she been doing all night long. You see what I'm saying? These are the type of things you have to understand, man. You cannot value things that have no value. It makes no sense to do that. Makes no sense to do that. Mr. Good Vibration, I appreciate it, bro. McCann Cornell is in the building. What up, homie? Lit Life. What up, Lit? Othello Red Pillar. What up, Pillar? Yeah, straight, man. Crying, listening to gospel music, man. You know what I'm saying? Riding in the car, don't listen to them but gospel, man. Then we busting it over, man, damn near all the time. You know what I'm saying? These are the things you have to understand, man. Like, we live in a society that doesn't pressure women to be good. We live in a society that opens the door and okays women being bad. And this is the thing. We're humans. If you do something and you go to court and you get off, you think you're good. So you do it again, and then you get off, you think you're good. Anytime someone does something, there are no consequences, repercussions, man, they think it's good. It's easy to think it's good. Now, we as men, we're not like that. So I just used that. That really wasn't a good example using us like that. But we know when we've done something wrong. We just feel like, oh man, we so good. We can get off. We can get off. We're doing it wrong. But we're doing something wrong. Women ain't like that. They don't even think the shit they do is wrong. See what I'm saying? A woman can have 5 children by 6 men, and she'll mess around and figure out a way to make it good that she has 5 children by all of those men. And she'll find a way to make the men bad. She'll find a way to perpetuate the idea that the men are responsible. Each man is responsible for all 5 children. I got 5 children, and they daddies don't help me with these children. Nah, let me tell you what the problem is. Each one of them men help her with their own child. And guess what? The more children you got in the household, the more expensive it is. Not because not because there's more children. Of course, more children equals more, but it's more expensive. Even if you take away the cost of caring for a child, it's more expensive to simply house that many children. It's more time consuming, it's more wear and tear on your body and your mind to house and think about that many children, be concerned about that many children. But she's still good. She still believes that she's a quality catch. She still believes that, man, we live in a society, man, where, if you got a job, like, say you got a corporate job, and you online and you mess around and call a chick fat, nigga, your ass might be unemployed the next day. They act swiftly if you say something bad about a woman, man. Even if it's true, anything you can say about a woman that she don't like is bad. It can be the stone truth. It can be something you repeat that she just told you about herself. She could tell you, well, I know I done got fat. You fuck around and say, well, I got a client, man. She said she knows she's gotten fat. Man, Jim, fuck around, fire your ass. You see what I'm saying? You can't even, they got everything. You can't body shame. You can't slut shame. You can't church shame. You can't weave shame. You can't tattoo shame. You can't fake booty shame. You can't breast implant shame. You can't 15 baby daddy shame. You can't STD shame. You can't do none of that shit. You can't say a thing wrong, man. But this is about religiosity. Let me tell you something. There are so many churches that are filled with black women. And then when they come out of that church, they bring the devil with them. Because God ain't in church. And just for future references, man, future references. And this is real talk. This may affect my channel in a negative manner. Some people may run away. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you come in my comments, man, throwing some New Testament scriptures out in my comments, man, I'm going to block you. I just blocked the cat today for that very same thing. 3 things to get somebody blocked on my channel. If you come on my comments or in my chat and disrespect my alpha brethren, and you damn sure better not disrespect the Don, Dr. BoA, your ass gonna be blocked. You ain't gonna be timed out. You're gonna be blocked. You'll never be able to come in on this channel again unless you create a new account. When I realize you, I'm gonna block you again. Another thing your ass gonna get blocked for. If you come on my comments and just blatantly, just throw all caution to the wind and attack the point of my video. Okay, if you disagree with it, cool. But if you just come in talking that crazy fugazi talk, You understand? If you come in with, well, I read by Professor such and such, and this is what's said, and I'd be like, okay, well, that's a pretty respected guy. Then nothing, nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you coming with some real information, cool. But if you're coming in just disagreeing for the sake of disagreeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, let me give you a scenario, man. And you know, I block chicks anyway. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really been active in my comments lately, man. I've been super busy, man. So you know, if y'all been coming, man, and I ain't been getting back at them, man, y'all just roll with me, man. But so I had a chick come in, man, and she said some. She said some, man. I think I was talking about when I did the ADOS video, man, and I was quoting the scriptures from Deuteronomy, and she said, so you just base this on uh, biblical text with no historical data to back it up. So before I blocked her, uh, but you know what? That was one I wanted to respond to because I wanted to see what her response would be before I blocked her. So I said, you know, your problem is that you are so quick to believe his story is a factual antithesis to our story. Man, how about this chick came back and said, well, just for you to respond like that is beta. I blocked her not because she said it was beta, not because because of her saying, okay, I'm beta, because of her using the term, because of her feeling herself so much to believe that she could quantify any man as beta. Like, she's a female, man. You can't let no female give you no definition on it. Man, let me tell you something, man. Anytime female try to define something to me, man, I just automatically assume it's the opposite. I just automatically go with the opposite. It don't even matter if she was right, if she right or not. I just go with the opposite. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm not finna take no female lead or advice on nothing, homie. I just ain't gonna do it. That shit has never proven to be effective in my life. Now, if you're a man that's been taking the advice of females all your life and that shit has put you in the best position you could be in, fine. It ain't worked out like that for me. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime that I did anything to help a female make a decision in her life, anytime she ever went against me, anytime she ever did the opposite of what I told her to do, that shit didn't work out. I've had women, man, dump thousands of dollars in the business that I told her, man, this is not the right time, not the right area for this business. She opened that shit anyway. Man, shit tanked in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I've had women do all types of things. I had women decide that they were going to, go and accept a position somewhere else. And I said, man, that shit ain't the right position for you, man. You got to hold your horse. God got something coming for you. I'm telling you. I'm prophesying to you right now. Well, I don't really know about no prophecy. I don't know if you're a prophet or not. And blah, blah, blah. Bam. Went and took that shit, man, missed the opportunity somewhere else. Great opportunity somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people just hit her up and say, hey, we got an opportunity for you. She said, no, I already got something now. Okay, fine. Come to find out, man, the opportunity, man, would have paid her twice the money, and it would have given her a company car, and paid for mileage. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. Where do you go and they give you a company car and then pay you for mileage too? See what I'm saying? Nobody don't do that. I told her, man, God has something waiting on her, man. So that's why, man, I don't listen to what no woman say, man. They can't even listen to the reality of life, man. You know what I'm saying? So another thing is this, man. Another thing that men value is her loyalty. Her loyalty. Nigga, it's an oxymoron to say her loyalty. Unless you talk about her loyalty to herself. When the last time you had a loyal woman? Any man in the chat, if you ever had a loyal woman, put a one in the chat. Let's take a minute here. If you ever had a loyal woman that you would call loyal, put a one in the chat right now for me, man. We're gonna take a few seconds here and see who's gonna put a one in the chat. Cause it could just be me, man. It could just be me. I could just be the one who's saying, I never had a loyal woman. It could just be me. By loyal, I mean, man, riding with you till the wheels fall off. Like she gonna hold you down regardless. You the one. She never places anyone over you. She never takes a side of that's the opposite of yours on anything. It could be her mama, it could be her dad, it could be her brother, it could be her children. It don't even matter. Now, to all the men who said one, who put a one in the chat, now what I want you to do is put a 2 in the chat if you're still with that woman. To everybody who put a 1, put a 2 in the chat if you're still with that woman now. Well, if that woman is still with you now, put a 2 in the chat if that woman is still with you now. Ajamu Bay, that woman is still with him now. Sean T, the woman is still with him now. Mr. Cater, the woman is still with him now. Now, when you think about this, you know I always say nothing is fail safe or foolproof. There are exceptions to every single rule. Every single rule. That's how rich folks get rich, because they know all the loopholes to all the laws. They're able to do shit that you and I can't do because we don't know. So you think about this. Out of all the men in this chat, there are only 3 men who said they have a loyal woman who's still with them. Jason Crown says she's still with him. That's 4 men. 4 men in this entire chat who say that they had a loyal woman who's still with them. See what I'm saying? So the odds of you valuing loyalty from a woman is simply not something you can hang your hat on. You see what I'm saying? It's not, because this is the thing. Loyalty takes years to prove. So how do you even know? How do you even assess that a woman is loyal? The only way you can believe a woman is loyal when you first meet her is if she fucking tells you that. You mean tell me you're going to base your outlook on a woman on what she says about herself? Man, let me tell you something. And this is the reality of it. Anything that a woman tells me positive about herself, I never believe it. I just put it in my mental Rolodex as a list on the list of shit that she's got to prove. Everything she thinks about herself, everything she says about herself, she's got to prove that shit to me. And she can't prove it to me by telling me how she was with the last man. She can't prove it to me by telling me how she's been with the men she's been with. She can't prove it to me by telling me nothing about her past relationships. If she want to prove something to me, she got to prove it to me with her actions right now. I don't believe nothing about it. There's over 140 men watching in here, and only 4 men in this whole group can say that. And we ain't no and listen, man, and we ain't no monk men in here. There ain't no incels in here, man. We are in here, and there ain't one man in here who can say that. Well, there's only 4 men, rather. There's only 4 men in here who say they have a loyal chick that's still with them now. That shit says a lot, man. Lexo Loso is in the building. And that's the thing. MGTOW and Change made a great point. This is the thing about loyalty. You have no idea what she's doing when she's not with you. Many men have thought that they had a loyal woman, only to find out years down the line that there's another dude that she been fucking every time she go back home to visit her parents. Every time she go back home to visit her sister. Every time she fly to California to visit. You don't even know that time when you didn't want to go to her friend's wedding with her, that best friend dude that she took over there beat the brakes off her ass that night. That's how come you couldn't get in touch with her. It wasn't because she was hanging with her girls like she told you. It was because old boy was beating the brakes off of her. She didn't want to talk to you. You see what I'm saying? The thing about this is you simply do not know unless you're with her all of the time. See, loyalty is this. Loyalty is respect. Loyalty is reverence. Loyalty is fucking truth. That's what loyalty is. And no man can honestly say that he'll put his life on it. He'll put his life on the line and guarantee you that his chick is 100% loyal. Because if he does, that's probably going to be a dead man. That's probably going to be a dead man. So the truth of the number is, there are no men in this chat who can guarantee beyond a shadow of a doubt that they have had or that they do have a loyal woman. It's simply impossible to imply that your woman is loyal like that. We would love to believe that. We would love to believe that, especially if she's doing all of the things that we want her to do. This is the thing, man. If you're with a woman, man, and this is the thing. If you're in a relationship with a woman, man, if you're a man, you probably done tipped out. You probably done tipped out more than once. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, homie. If you tipped out on a woman a few times and she's still with your ass, believe me, she done got some get back. I promise you, she done got some get back. Let me tell you something. I have been, throughout my life, the one, the purveyor of that get back on your ass. So I'm telling you what I know. I have been man, listen, I might be the number one purveyor of get back on your ass on this platform. Because the majority of women that I've smashed in my life, man, have been involved with other men. Am I bragging about it? A little bit. Am I proud of it? Kinda. You know what I'm saying? I know I say all the time, man, I'm not bragging about it. I'm not proud of it. Man, fuck that. I'm bragging about it and proud about everything that made me who I am. Because what that shit taught me is not to be that nigga who trusts his chick. That nigga who thinks his chick is loyal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned from this shit. Jose Navarro, appreciate the super chat. Jose says, my church woman fiance that cheated on me was also cheated on. Any girl can cheat on you. Don't believe any woman. She is loyal until she ain't. Real talk. That's why I say, man, don't worry about her being loyal. Just worry about how she interacts with you. I tell chicks that all the time. Well, you know, I don't talk to nobody else. I tell you, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't deal with nobody else. I don't give a fuck. Well, you know, I only been with this many men. I don't give a fuck. Well, I love you. I don't give a fuck. You don't care about nothing. Yes, I do. How you interact with me is all that matters. The level of respect you show me when you interact with me, that's all I care about. That's all I can control. I can control what the hell you do when you interact with me, because I put your ass on ice. I cut you the fuck off. I can control that. The rest of that shit, man, I can't even control it, so I don't even worry about it. I don't worry about what a woman ain't doing when she ain't around me, man. You'll drive your damn self crazy. Think about what a woman doing when she ain't around you, man. Alpha Kingdom, what up, homie? I appreciate the $10 super chat, man. Homie said late, but off the topic alone, I know it's top tier game. No doubt, bro. I appreciate you being in the joint, man. Hey, yo. Hey, man, if you still up, man, I'm going to hit you up, man, when I get off this joint, man. So, yeah. I mean, you're on the West Coast, man. So, yeah, I'm going to hit you up when I get off this joint, man. I got your text and shit, man. I was just getting ready to come on, man. So, I'm going to hit you up when I get off this joint. So like you see, man, Alpha is one of the cats, man, I chop it up with. Like, man, Alpha chop it up offline. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather knock hoes down together. You know what I'm saying? So the Ram boss is in the building, man. Let me see, man, what this guy talking about, man. Hope he ain't on no trolling up in here, man. So I say these things, man, to say, man, these are just things that we shouldn't value, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, let me tell you one of the things. Let me tell you one of the things that makes you value her loyalty. That makes you overvalue her loyalty. Number 9 is her companionship. Like you value your woman's companionship. Let me tell you something that I can tell you about any man who values a woman's companionship. That nigga ain't never had no dog. You know what I'm saying? If you value a woman's companionship, you ain't never had a dog. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You want to see companionship? Get your dog. Get your dog. Every single time you come in the door, there ain't gonna never be no motherfucking lip from that dog. There ain't gonna never be no attitude from that dog. That dog gonna jump up and down and run to you. That ain't seen you all day, every damn time, all day long, man. It don't matter. In 20 years, when that dog get old, might not be moving so fast, but that dog gonna get up and walk on, mosey on over there to you, man. Might not jump up and down on you, but just gonna come over there so you can pet it and show it some love, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that she has no companionship. She don't know how to be a fucking companion. Sitting around you, laying up on you, man, that ain't no companionship. You know what I'm saying? You can get a dog to do that and the dog ain't gonna talk. You see what I'm saying? The dog, man, niggas don't understand companionship, man. Cause you can't get true companionship from no chick, man. You just can't. You simply can't get that shit. Like what you think you getting ain't that. What you getting is her wanting to be around you. She's not around you to be your companion. She's around you because she enjoys it. The moment she stops enjoying being around your ass, that whole companionship thing is gonna go out the window. No woman is gonna be around you if she don't enjoy being around you. She gonna come be around me. See what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. I tell y'all about Bella, man. Let me tell you, man. Listen, man. Bella, my first pick, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That's companionship right there, man. Freelance Ronin, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Freelance said I had to drop another nickel, bro. You breathing fire like a dragon, no doubt, bro. I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate y'all coming through these chats, man. Coming through these streams, man. Get my numbers up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 months ago, man, my numbers was hovering around, man, 50, 60, man. Now, you know, regular, man, blasting up over 100, man, 150, man. I'd be topping out damn near 200, man. So I appreciate y'all being in here, man, supporting like this, man. Like me, I'm a live streamer. You know what I'm saying? My numbers on my videos are cool, but my numbers on my streams is what the fuck I like, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a plan with my stream, man. So with the way what I'm gonna do with the stream, man. So y'all be looking for that. And another thing about companionship, man. Your dog is your companion just because. Motherfucker don't want nothing in return. Don't even want no food. Let your dog run around outside. You ain't even gotta feed him. Especially a pit. You know what I'm saying, man? Bella eat moles and fucking whatever she can catch, man. She eat moles and goddamn field rats and man, you name it, she'll eat it. You know what I'm saying? Frogs, she'll eat any damn thing she can catch. You know, so I saw crazy ass out there trying to eat a spider one time, man. She eat anything she can catch. She like to chew on shit and she like to get meals. She'll eat anything. So, but of course, you know, I feed her. But you have to understand this, man. Her companionship is based on her need for you. Her companionship is based on her desire for you. Your dog's companionship is based on a need for you. Need never goes away. You need water. You need food. You need oxygen. You want pussy. You want a woman. You want a woman's company. You want a wife. You know what I'm saying? These are things you want. You don't need those things. If companionship is not based on need, and that's why I tell chicks all the time, I be like, man, I don't deal with chicks, man. A chick ain't got a chance with me on a long-term shit, man, unless she get to the point where she need me. A motherfucker who needs you, boy, will jump through some hoops for your ass, I'm telling you. A woman that wants you, who knows when the want is going to go away. desire can be. Do you think about this, man? A woman can be all over you, man, all over you, and then the very moment, man, you drop it off in her drawers, man, then that desire is gone, because that's all she desired. You know what I'm saying? A woman who needs you like the air she breathes, man. A woman who needs you like oxygen. That's a totally different level, man. A lot of men haven't experienced that, man. But now, that shit is bad if you got to cohabitate with a woman. Don't try it that way. I wouldn't advise that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know from experience if it's bad if you cohabitate with one, but I just know that level of attachment, I couldn't manage that shit in a cohabitation situation. So if you haven't experienced that level of attachment, the moment you do, man, you gotta put some space between you and the chick. You understand what I'm saying? So that companionship is out the window, man. Now, let's get into number 10. This is where a lot of men get fucking trapped and tripped up. The number 10 thing that a woman has, or that you perceive her to have, that is worth no money, is her fucking love, man. Her love? Her love. Love? We talking about love? Come on, man. Not love, homie. She ain't got no love for you, man. She got love for the way you make her feel. She got love for the way she feels when she thinks about you, man. She got love for the way she feels when you touch her. She got love for the way she feels when you talk to her. She got love for the way she feels when she miss you and ain't seen you in a while, then she see you. She got love for all that shit. You notice I said all that shit was how she feels. It's the only fucking thing she loves. Stop making her feel that way. And watch how all that shit you thought was love disappears on your ass. I guarantee you it's going to disappear. It's going to be gone, homie. Jose Navarro, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Jose said Dr. BoA number one rule reason why to leave her is if you don't see yourself without her. Exactly. No doubt. If you don't see yourself without her, leave her. She is poison. She is toxic. King George III, I appreciate the $2 super chat, man. King George said it feels so good to count that money up. Yes, sir. Talk to him, man. So you have to understand, man, that her love has no weight. That shit doesn't exist. I think that's the biggest issue that men have, accepting the fact that her love doesn't exist. It is not. I'm not talking about it doesn't exist in a feasible way, or it doesn't exist in a practical way. I'm talking about the shit doesn't exist at all, man. It doesn't exist. Truth Seeker 86, what up, homie? It doesn't exist. Love is a fantasy. You see what I'm saying? She lives in a fantasy world, and if you can make her feel that fantasy come to life, she's great. She's on your team long term. She'll put in work. She'll put in work to return the feeling that you give her. But let me tell you where you get caught up at. As a man, you get caught up when you start believing that fucking love is real. And so you start giving her love. And before you know it, you love the broad. But guess what? She don't love your ass. Now you caught up. That's why a man could be married to a woman for 20 years. She fucking leave him and he's distraught and blow his goddamn brains out because he really loved her. But when she leave and you see her in court trying to tear your ass down, trying to tear you down to your very last compound, these men never figure out, they never get over that. They never get over the fucking heartbreak. See, women talk about, you broke my heart. Bitch, I ain't break your heart. You ain't kill yourself. Motherfuckers with broken hearts blow their brains out. They don't want to live anymore. That's what a broken heart is. Find me a man on the back end of a divorced man who lost the woman he loved and the children he loved, and now she moved on to another cat that she already had while she was still with you, because now she got a baby by him. Yes, that motherfucker heartbroken, man. He gonna blow his brains out. So I've ever hear another woman in my life talking about, man, she heartbroken, man. If a woman tell me, man, she had a heartbroken before, man, moving forward, this is my word. She tell me she had a heartbroken, man, I'm gonna drop her. Put on ice. Tell the bitch, don't call me no more, you confused. Joe Fountain is in the building. So love is not real, man. And if it's not real, it damn sure can't be unconditional. How the fuck is something that ain't real gonna be unconditional? How is it gonna be conditional? How is it gonna be anything? Love is a word she uses, man. When is the last time you had a woman whose actions show love? Let's talk about those actions. What is a love action? Is cooking your food a love action? Fuck no. Is washing your clothes a love action? Fuck no. That's a domestic responsibility. That's her taking upon a domestic responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Just like you paying a woman bills ain't love. That's you taking on a financial responsibility. Whether wrong or right, that's you taking on a financial responsibility. That's all. That's you just being responsible for a financial responsibility that you took on. That's all that is. So what is a love action? A love action is telling you before she go fuck somebody else that she think y'all ought to see other people. Before she fuck somebody else now. If she already fucking them when she tell you that, it's not a love action. A love action is telling you that she don't really know who baby she pregnant with. It could be yours. It could be Dirty Red's. She don't know whose it could be. She don't know whose it is, but it could be either of you too. That's a love action. A love action is not lying and hiding money. That's a love action. A love action is not saying, well, I don't feel like I should have to share that with you. You see what I'm saying? Any nigga who think he getting love actions, man, from his chick ain't getting no damn love actions, because women don't do love actions. You have to really love someone to do a love action, man. Like I tell niggas all the time, man. I say this. You could have the baddest chick in the world. The baddest chick in the world. But if that bitch wouldn't give you a kidney, if your kidney fell, you ain't got yourself shit. You got yourself some eye candy. You got yourself some validation so you can show off to other dudes and be like, ha ha, look what I got. I got a pretty girl. So the fuck what? What is she gonna do to prove herself to you? What is she gonna do to prove that she has more value than the big ass head you keep showing everybody? You know what I'm saying? These dudes, I'm telling you, man, it gets deeper than these dudes like to let on. They know the truth. They just don't want to say the truth. Love. Man, love is a bullshit word that women say to convince your ass that you can trust her to do the shit that you think she's supposed to do if she loves you. Love is a word that she uses to put your ass in a state of love so you can do the shit that a man does when he loves a woman. And she can keep manipulating your ass and to keep doing it until she's tired of manipulating you and to keep doing it, or until you can't do it anymore, or until she finds a man who is another beta male simp mangina who is in a better position and can do even more than you're doing. That's all love is, man. It's fucking, I love you as a catchphrase. Catch your ass up in a trap like a spider web. Shit like a spider web, man. The more you wiggle, the more you get stuck. You first get in there, ain't that stuck but one arm. You keep wiggling, bam, that fucking leg in there. Keep trying to shake again, the other arm in there. Before you know it, both arms, both legs in there. You just sitting there looking up, and here come the goddamn spider. Here come the black widow, homie. See what I'm saying? Nappy Young, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Nappy Young says a trap to fall in love. Let me go back up there. It'll move down on me, Nap. Nappy Young said, is it a trap to fall in love because you put her happiness over yourself? Happy wife is a happy life. You believe her fantasy is real. No doubt, bro. That's what it is. Listen, man, when you think about the term happy wife, happy life, that shit should make you run for the hills from that shit, man. That means that your happiness is based on hers, so you can't even focus on your own happiness anymore. You ain't gonna get no happiness if you round a miserable broad all the time, man. That shit is incredible to me, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit is spooky. I don't see how boys do it. That's some spooky shit right there, man. That marriage thing is spooky as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's spooky. Hella spooky. I was paranoid about it, man. I was paranoid about that shit, man. Golden Child, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Golden Child says, appreciate the knowledge you share. Keeping me sharp, no doubt, brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support, man. King George the Third, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat, man. King George said, better tell him my shadow was about to sell our house and move just so I'd be closer to my daughter, just to be with me. Yep. That's the thing, man. She has got to show. She has got to show. And see, this is the thing. Just because she shows and proves don't mean that you're going to accept her. But if she has an opportunity, you got to make a woman prove herself to you, man. You got to make her prove herself. If she ain't proving herself, man, then she ain't in for the long haul, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, I've seen women, man, who fucking don't prove themselves, but they continue to say it. Look, I tell you like this, man. This is what I say to chicks. And you should say this too if you don't already say this. You should make sure chicks know. If you don't prove yourself with your actions, your words don't matter. As a matter of fact, the more you say the words without the actions to support them, the more I'm going to tire of your presence. Like if a woman keeps saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, and none of her actions show it, it's not going to take long for you to be like, if she tell me that shit one more time, I'm going to drop her ass. And then somebody asks you, man, what happened to a girl? Man, I had to cut her loose, man. Why? Bitch kept telling me she loved me. Nigga like, she kept telling you she love you. They think you crazy. Because he thinks you crazy because he a beta male, subman, Johnny motherfucker who believe that all you should want is for a woman to tell you she love you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she think that that's it. That's all you should. Once a woman tell you she love you, that's it. You should be happy. Life of AlphaStrology. The homie LOA is in the building. Man, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Homie says 5 flames spit up, big brother, dropping straight Jews. Alpha's up, Mr. LOA. No doubt, bro. Appreciate you being in the drum, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Muhammad yourself, man. I appreciate it, bro. Cortez Smith is in the building. What up, homie? Amesh Yah, aka Illa Cap. What's good, brother? Yeah, that 3-way contract is terrible, man. Did I get Golden Child super chat, man? I don't know if I did or not. Let me go see. Yeah, I did. Didn't want to skip the homie. King George III, man, I appreciate $2 super chat. Homie said, if I'm not happy, nobody happy to me, man. That's real talk, bro. That's real talk. And that's the mindset that men have to have, man. Listen, I'm not going into no situation where I got to be focused on her happiness, man. Let me tell you something. Happy life, happy wife, happy life is a goddamn lie. Let me tell you the truth about happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life is based on the concept that if you focus on keeping your woman happy, she'll fuck you. It's based on that. She won't fuck somebody else if you keep her happy. Happy wife, happy. Let me tell you something. Think about the whole cuckold thing. Think about these men who like to see their woman get beat out, man, by a black dude. Why he watch, why he film it, why he record it. He like to see his woman get punished by a Mandingo. Think about that dude. He's an example of where the fuck happy wife, happy life gets you. You get into that mindset and you'll do any damn thing you have to keep your woman happy, man. That shit will be your life. Your life will revolve around keeping your woman happy. That's a terrible mindset to be in. You can't win in life with that shit, man. Because her happiness ain't revolved around you achieving shit. Her happiness is revolved around you being in a position where she can control your ass. She don't want you to expand so far that you're out of her control. She don't want you to do that. KG3, King George III, man, I appreciate the super chat, man. Homie says, actions are louder than words. Damn what they say. Hell yeah, homie. Actions are indeed louder than words. Fred B, I appreciate $2 super chat, homie. Fred B is in the building. Homie with the gold wing, man, in the picture, man. I think that's a gold wing. Now, it might be that Yamaha bike. I don't know, man. It looks like a gold wing. Happy wife, happy life. Homie Freelance Rona, man, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Freelance says, happy wife, happy life equals man selling his soul by putting his mind, body, spirit, and destiny into a woman's hand. Basically, soul possession. That's exactly what it is, man. You revert back to a little boy. You're a little boy that's doing shit to get the approval of your mother. You're like Sherman Klump and his mama clap her hands saying, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. That's what you are. You understand what I'm saying? You are a boy who is seeking the approval of his mother. You have left your mother, traded her in for another mother. So, goddamn it, I say miserable wife, happy life. See, let me tell you how this shit goes, man. And this is real talk. You can spend your time trying to please your broad, and she'll keep running you through circles, because even when she is pleased, she can always come up with some more shit for you to do. It's kind of like the honey-do list. She can always come up with some more shit for you to do. But on the flip side of that, you keep your wife going in circles, you keep pushing her buttons, making her feel like she ain't doing her fucking job, watch her ass jump through hoops. Watch her be pursuing you, trying to see what the fuck she could do to make you happy. No woman wants to fail as a wife. And the only way she can make sure she doesn't fail as a wife is to keep your ass focused on not failing as a husband. The only way you fail as a husband is buying into that happy wife, happy life shit. Because truth be told, even in the Christian concept of marriage, your wife is beneath you. And you should never be caught up in no shit where you around here, man, personalizing your wife and happy. Come on, man. Let's move on to the next topic, because I stay on that shit, man, for a while, man. OG Bobby Johnson, I appreciate the $2 super chat, man. OG said, don't trust a snake. She bites. Real talk, man. Don't wake up to the fake up, homies. Another thing that men value, and this is some shit to me, this is the most beta male simp man shit on his list. This is even worse than happy wife, happy life, because at least happy wife, happy life, you did marry the bitch. You know what I'm saying? The bitch does keep your house clean. The bitch does, get your head on your birthday. You know all this shit married niggas be dealing with, man. They're rationalizing sex and shit. Let me tell you something, man. Her friendship is the most valueless shit she offers, man. Her friendship is worthless. Like, that shit is the most worthless shit. I tell chicks all the time, man. I be like, well, because once I tell a chick, you know what, Shawty, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm quick to tell a chick this. Whatever energy we had from the beginning, at some point you kill that shit. Man, I don't never take ownership for destroying shit. I'm not a destroyer. I'm a builder. Bitches kill, steal, and destroy. I build shit. That's what I do. I'm a builder, nigga. So when it gets to that point, I let a woman know, look, Shawty, somewhere along the way you done fucked up the energy between us, and I don't have the time, energy, or desire to try to recapture it. So, I think it's best for you and me to just, we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna go ahead and let bygones be bygones, and we're just gonna move on. And then when she's like, well, we can just be friends. Friends? Bitch, what me and you got in common to be friends? Like, what do we got in common to be friends? I just met you. We ain't got no history. I'm a man, you're a woman. Shit, I'm an alpha male at that point. I'm an alpha king. We ain't got nothing in common. Because when I look at you, I look at something that's beneath me. How can I befriend that which is beneath me? You see what I'm saying? That shit makes no sense. Her value as a friend is only something that another woman can enjoy. Or beta male simp man Johnny motherfucker. A gay dude or something. No heterosexual man can really, really enjoy the friendship of a woman based on the friendship itself. There may be some benefits to knowing her. She may be able to, she may have some other friends that she may have some girlfriends that that she can hook you up with, but you ain't gotta be her fucking friend to do that. You could be an acquaintance for that. You see what I'm saying? And that by the same token, if you're a man that's getting so many women, and if women are drawn to you and women are attracted to you, you ain't got to go through no other broad to get no chicks unless you knocking her down. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't knocking her down, you ain't got to be her friend. You ain't got to be her friend, man. And if you are her friend, that shit is just title. The title don't matter. That's why we don't deal with titles. You understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, if you call a woman your wifey, man, that shit means something to her. I don't give women titles. We just be in whatever the fuck we in. You know what I'm saying? However our interaction is, that's just how it is. It ain't gonna be no title. When she start talking that title shit, we got a problem. Cause it ain't gonna be no title. That's beta male simp mangina shit, man. You give a broad a title. All these titles have designated responsibilities, designated requirements to them. I'm not giving no titles. So friendship is not title. And I'm gonna tell you, valuing her as a friend is different from valuing her friendship. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't say valuing her as a friend. I say her friendship. Her friendship. Man, let me tell you something. I know situations, man, where homies have taken charges for one another. You know what I'm saying? Like the homie took that charge for BIG. You know what I'm saying? Like that was well documented. And I'm not just by the movie, but that was well documented before. When Biggie was alive years ago, that was documented then. The homie took a charge for his homeboy. He was like, man, you got something going on. Go ahead and take the charge for me. Ain't no bitch that's your friend gonna take that charge for you. Your wife may. Tiny took a charge for Tip. Your wife may take that charge. Your bottom chick may take that charge, but your goddamn friend ain't friend take no charge for you, homie. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real deal. Your friend is not finna take no charge for you. A chick that take a charge for you, man, she actually does have some love for your ass. But it's rare, man. It's rare. You're not going to have a lot of women in your life, man, who would do that for you. You're just not going to have a lot of women in your life who would do that for you. You're simply not. And 9 times out of 10, man, I've had women, man, who profess that level of attachment to me, man, but I wasn't even attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even attracted to them. Like I couldn't even get it up for them, man. Like I just had to be one old time, man. I'm dead ass horny, man. Where this is the thing. The reason why men end up hitting chicks that they wouldn't normally hit, because we have those times sometimes we just horny as fuck, man. And just for some reason, man, our regular chicks be tied up or some shit, or it may be 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. You just can't get to nobody, and then you'll end up, man, having that chick, man, that that you really ain't attracted to. And it ain't because she's unattractive. You may just not be attracted to her, sexually. There's plenty. I mean, listen, I know plenty of attractive women, man, that they might float somebody else's boat. They don't turn me on, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't arouse me. And you be in that situation, man, and shit, you knock her down, man, but you can't do it often. So most of the time, man, when I've had those type of situations where, where I felt like it probably could have panned to that, it was always that situation, man, where it wasn't really no attraction there, man, where I can knock her down if I was horny as shit. But I'll be honest with you, man, I had to, when I'm horny as shit, man, I had to make sure, man, that I got one of my chicks on call, man. You know what I'm saying? I treat them like nurses. Somebody got to be on call every week. I like, look, I'm at some point this week I'm gonna hit you up. So just kind of try to have a free schedule. You know what I'm saying? After work, just try to have a free schedule this week, because I already know at some point this week, man, I'm gonna hit up, man, and just be ready to fall through. So let's move on to the next thing, man. Number 12. And this is one that I think is weird as shit. Her pro-blackness. A pro-black woman is fucking useless, man. What the fuck is the purpose of her being pro-black? How does that benefit you that she's pro-black? What's she gonna do? Get a picket sign and say Black Lives Matter? You see what I'm saying? Anything that women spearhead is dumb in nature when it comes to pro-blackness. Hashtag ADOS is dumb. I've been blocking motherfuckers all week. Oh, beta man, sent man, Johnny motherfucker coming in. Well, y'all should just, when ADOS gets reparations, y'all just give y'all's to nigga. If ADOS does get reparations and they say, okay, we gonna give you nigga this, how long is it gonna take them to distribute that shit? Nigga, your great grandchildren might be around, they still ain't distributed it yet. You see, niggas like moral victories. A moral victory is making the government say, yes, we were wrong, we owe you this. That's a totally different story than making them motherfuckers get that money up. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing happened with reparations the first time. They put that shit on the table. When it was time to get it up, they said, oh, hell no, this ain't gonna happen. All it takes is for Trump to write that shit in, and the next president come in and fucking around and write that shit right back out. You know what I'm saying? That's all that has to happen, man. People don't understand shit, man. That motherfucker talking about, man, yeah, man, she pro-black, man, she believe in. I had a cat tell me, man, if I meet a woman, man, and she don't say something about the struggle within the first 5 minutes, then, nigga, you looking for a woman that's like you. You looking for an equal partner. What kind of man looks for an equal partner in a woman? Think about that. What kind of man looks for an equal partner in a woman? How low are you lowering yourself to be an equal partner with a woman, man? Or how low did your single mother lower your ass already? NYC Evolved is in the building. What up, homie? I see you in the building. Salute to you. Razor Ramon. Hi, Razor Ramon. I remember that boy, man. I used to watch wrestling like a motherfucker back in the day. Razor Ramon. So, and then you have to understand this, man. Pro-black. It simply seems like a woman would use that title. She would use that terminology. She would use that self-grouping technique to appeal to a wider range of so-called woke black men. You see what I'm saying? She wants to appeal to black men who are about blackness, because she understands that those pro-black men who claim pro-black, feel a different way about women and their fuckery. You understand what I'm saying? These pro-black niggas would tell would say that, it's, well, you still gotta treat them good. It's not her fault. It's she didn't do, it's you still gotta treat her like a queen. You gotta love her. You gotta love her back into loving herself. They be talking that kind of shit, man. And black women hear that, they be like, yeah, I'm pro-black. I like the pro-black niggas. They like the pro-black niggas as much as they like Amber Rose, because they represent something that she can pride herself in. And I'm just telling you, man, that makes no sense to me. So her pro-blackness, man, she can be as pro-black as she wants to. I don't give a damn about her pro-blackness. Because technically speaking, she don't even know what pro-black is. When she say pro-black, she whispering the woman part. Pro-black woman. You know what I'm saying? She ain't pro-black man. She pro-black woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. And a lot of times, man, they just be agents, man, trying to infiltrate shit. If you're just joining me, man, you late as fuck, but this is the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Running Man. I appreciate you joining me here in the manosphere. Topic for the day is nothing a woman has is worth money. Number 1 was her education. Number 2 was her leadership or lack thereof. Number 3 was her motherhood capabilities, which will only matter if she's the mother of your children. Number 4, her stuff, which is only an indication of how much debt she has. Number 5, her family. Shit, that means nothing until you talk to the person that's most revered, the matriarch or the patriarch. Probably in this society, the matriarch. She'll keep 100 with you about the broad you're dealing with. Number 6, her friends. Most of them would fuck you if they could and then lie and say that it was you who came on to them. And the crazy shit is, she'll believe them over you. Number 7, her religiosity. Bitches that go to church are not righteous, are not holy, are not good. They're just women who go to church. Number 8, her loyalty. Shit doesn't exist. Shit doesn't exist. Number 9, her companionship. Get a dog, motherfucker, get a dog. Number 10, her love of self, and her love of self. It's all that matters. Number 11, her friendship. Let me tell you something, man. There is no friendship that you can share with a woman, not a true friendship. Friendship means something that cannot exist. Friendship, true friendship, is something that I don't believe can exist between a man and a woman. It's just a title. That's my friend. My friend said, because if you're dealing with a woman, like, people believe in titles. Like, so usually you turn this like, this my home girl. I'm not finna call no chick my home girl. I'm not finna call no chick my homie. And then these young dudes, these millennial dudes, be calling chicks bro. Like, who in the fuck calls that girl bro? What's wrong with you niggas, man? How the hell you call your girl bro? Bro? That's what you gonna call your girl, bro? Come on, man. If you call her bro, man, she might well call you hoe. You know what I'm saying? You probably sit down, she be talking to you like, girl, let me tell you. You like, tell me what? Because that's a weird ass dynamic, man. Number 12, her pro-blackness. Now, let's get into number 13. Number 13 is her domestic capabilities. Let me tell you something, man. You think you got a good woman, man, because a bitch wash your clothes? You think you got a good woman because a bitch cook your food? That shit she gonna do whether you in the house with her or not. Though that's not a good woman. That's a woman who accepts responsibility for her domestication. She accepts responsibility for the things that need to be done, as far as domestic capacity goes in the household. Let me tell you something. If you can be validated, if you can find value in a woman washing your dirty clothes, homie, your ass is lost. You on some other shit. If that shit holds value to you, it says a lot about what you truly value, what you truly feel like you deserve. That shit ain't nothing, man. It makes no sense, man. And number 15, man, no, hold up. Number 14. Let's get number 14. Number 14 is her low body count. Let me tell you the trick about her low body count. You just don't fucking know if it's low. You know what I'm saying? A woman may tell you it's low, but can you guarantee it's low? Are you sure it's low? Because I don't ever think you can be sure it is. Are you sure it's low? Because we all know they all going to drop their number down. They're never going to tell you the true number. Hell, they try to forget the true number. They don't even want to know that motherfucker, man. They damn sure going to tell you. So her low body count, when a man says, man, she only been with 3 men, I be like, God damn, nigga, you satisfied with that? Let's get her on out of here. All right. Hawkins got on out of here. Hawk done jumped out with the wrench on him right quick. Hold on, man. I gotta slow this damn chat down. That chat moving fast as hell. NYC Evolve 88. I appreciate the super chat, brother. Homie said all facts. BoA. Pro black women use that term to get the shea butter simps to make her feel and think that she's a goddess. Man, that's real talk. Hashtag NYC love. No doubt, brother. I appreciate the $10 super chat. The homie NYC Evolved 88 is in the building, man. Yo, look, man. Let me ask y'all something, man. A cat sent me some information, man, about damn, I can't think of this cat name. About Brother Polite and not Angry Man, but damn, I can't think of this other cat who be ranting and raving about black women all the time. I can't think of his name, but they had a debate. Of course, Polite believed the black woman is God, and this other cat, damn, I can't remember his name for nothing, man. Somebody gonna put it in the chat in a minute, man. Minister Jap, yeah, that's what it was. Minister Jap. So Jap, they had this debate, man. I ain't know nothing about it, man. But dude sent it to me, man. He said, He said, man, you know what, man? I think if you handle Brother Polite on this debate, man, I think you'll bring some alpha edge to it, man, some alpha logic to it. But he was like, Polite doesn't lose often, so listen to some of his videos and be equipped and blah blah blah. You know, man, I don't get into that back and forth shit, man. But I say, you know what? Let me pose it to the brothers in the AlphaSphere, man. What do y'all think about shit, man? Y'all think that shit is worth my time, man? To, you know what I'm saying? To get into the fray on that shit right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one of those things, man. You know, cause I don't listen to Polite, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen. I mean, I already know that he be talking about, man, the black woman is God. I think I saw him on a Vlad interview once, man, saying that, man. So I ain't paid him no mind after that. So cool. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm like, man, that shit is out of my wheelhouse, man. So I said, man, let me pose it to the alpha brethren, man. Maybe I'm looking at the shit. Maybe I'm being too alpha about the shit, but nah, man. You know that shit just ain't in my wheelhouse, man. Like this is the thing, man. I don't really care to debate a nigga who believes that the black woman is God. Like if you believe the black woman is God, then you a fucking lost cause. There ain't no help for a nigga who believes the black woman is God. You know, I don't want to help him. You know what I'm saying? Like if you believe the black woman is God, man, I don't want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a damn. Like I want to distance myself from you if you believe the black woman is God, man. Your ass is lost. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit to me, and this is real talk, man. I feel sorry for a man who believes the black woman is God. Because if he believes black woman is God and he believes he ain't shit, you got to believe you ain't shit if you believe the black woman is God. If you believe your single mammy is God, then your ass you don't deserve shit, man. You crazy as hell. That's the bottom line on that. You crazy as hell if you believe that, man. So, you know, it ain't worth me getting into, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those things where I don't even know what I'd say, man. Like I you know, all I do, man, I don't even know how to broach that subject, man. I talked about it one time already, man. I did a it actually is on Patreon, man. You know what I'm saying? If the black woman is God. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you ain't on Patreon, man, you probably should run on over there, man. That Patreon getting lit, man. It's getting lit, man. I just put up 1, 2, 3. Now, this is what I've done new on the $5 tier. Before on the $5 tier, you just got access to short run content, like regular length videos. Now, you get a question at the $5 tier. Now, I'm not going to do a video on your question, but what I will do is answer your question and like post a message of it. You know what I'm saying? I post a picture of a message where I have your name in the question and my name in the answer. And then I post that shit as a picture. So your question will still get answered and you'll still, you know what I'm saying? You'll still get recognition. But, you know, you don't get, you know, video recognition. On the $10 tier, your video will be a Patreon video. On the $20 tier, your video will be a YouTube video. Like your video it'll be across all platforms. I promote it everywhere, and you'll get the shout out from it. You know what I'm saying? And on the $20 tier, you get a 10% discount. You know, for the whole month, your 10% discount is active at the High Altitude store, man, on everything except consultations. No discounts on consultations. But and then on the $10 tier, you get a 10% discount, and on the is it the five? I think on the $5 tier you get a 5%. Yeah, on the $5 tier you get a 5% discount. So on the $5 tier you get a 5% discount and a question that I answer with a picture post on Patreon. On the $10 tier, you get a Patreon video response to your question, and you get a 10% discount. And on the $20 tier, you get a YouTube video, where really a video that go across all platforms, and you get a 20% discount at the High Altitude store, man. So just something different I'm trying to do with the tiers over there, man. I'm brushing up on the $50 tier now, man. And the $100 tier is cold, man. I actually, you know what I'm saying? I actually got some traction on the $100 tier, man, which I think, man, you know, to the homie Tim Johnson, man, I appreciate that homie there, man. He been like, you know, straight up supporting, man, for shit, man, a good 7 months, man. So I can't even knock that, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, let's get into this last thing, man. The last thing that has no value at all. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it has absolutely no value. It's her sex. Niggas pay top dollar for sex. See, when you're dealing with a sex worker, you're not just paying top dollar for sex. You're paying top dollar for used up sex. That's used up every day by multiple men. That has no boundary except a man's ability to financially afford it, to compensate the woman for her services. And I say that's a hell of a thing, man. Hell of a thing. The reality of the situation is this, homies. I say this. If you value sex like that, top authority, man, 1993. So I say all the time, man, that if you want to hear real game, you go back to the 90s, 2000. Listen to hip hop from that shit. See what I'm saying? And you'll find out quickly that this game has been around for a long time, man. It's been around for a long time. And motherfuckers just forgot about it. The matriarchy has suppressed this game. So when you listen to that, niggas these days be talking about how much they pay for the pussy. They be talking about it ain't tricking if you got it. They be talking about, I pay this. They be talking about that nigga made a song where in the hook that nigga say, man, I might fuck your hoe and pay her bills. Basically saying, I might cut your hoe, but I can't do it unless I pay her bills. I gotta pay her bills. You see what I'm saying? Or I feel like it's my duty to pay her bills because what she just gave me is worth cash, enough cash to pay her bills. You see what I'm saying? You have to understand, man, that sex is fucking worthless. All you get out of sex is a nut. And if she ain't a freak that's freaking you, you working your ass off to get that nut, man. You know what I'm saying? You working hard to get it. And if you're gonna work hard to get it, if you gotta work to get it, don't work the job and then pay the employer as well. Who the hell, listen, man, who in the hell goes to a construction site and say, we're gonna build this house? It's gonna take us 2 months to build it. And then we're gonna pay you after we get through building it. You ain't gotta pay us nothing. Nobody does that shit. When you go to the barber shop, do your barber say, come on in, man, come on in. He cut your hair, then give you $20 on a tip because you let him cut your hair. The only place men are willing to work and pay the person that they working for is when it come to sex, when it come to these bras. And that says a lot about the state of us, man. It says a lot about the state of us. You and me, man. Let me see, man. Somebody up here talking about, man. Yeah, I'm trying to see, man. Nappy Young say, "What's my opinion on virginity?" Appreciate the super chat, homie. Virginity for who, man? A man's virginity or a woman's virginity? It depends on which one you're talking about, man. I have different opinions on each one. So clarify that for me, y'all. If you're still in the joint, appreciate the super chat though, homie. Make sure I ain't miss nobody else, man. So of course, man, you know this one's going straight the fuck over to Patreon, man. They don't like me leave my joints up, man. When it's like this, man, they get to tripping and blah blah. Nappy Young, a woman virginity, man. That shit is non-existent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to find a woman that's a virgin, man. You got to shit, man. You got to go to a level you don't want to go to, man. So I just that shit is non-existent, man. Ain't no such thing, not in this country. Pretty much nowhere around the world, man. Bitches around the world be selling their virginity, man. I tell you, man. I remember a chick. I never forget it, man. Chick sold her virginity for $250,000, man. Somebody paid her $250,000, man. Some dude paid her $250,000 to take her virginity, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna be honest with you, man. Virgin pussy is good, man, but $250,000, shit. 250,000. She better bring me 250,000 chicks, $1 a piece, and they all better be virgin. She bring me 250,000 virgin, man. $250,000, cool. $1 a chick, fine. Fine. I got enough virgin chicks last for the rest of my life, man. Every time I get ready to bust one down, man, it'd be new booty, man. It'd be new. I found you, Miss New Booty. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, that shit don't exist, homie. It just don't exist. If a woman tell you she is, man, if a woman tell me she a virgin, man, I'm gonna take her to the gynecologist of my choice, man. We gonna check and see. You know what I'm saying? I need to see the tokens of her virginity. And I ain't finna go down there that close to be looking up in that motherfucker. So, uh, uh, I ain't going that close to it. So the homie gonna have to tell me, man. So that shit don't exist, man. That shit don't exist. You know what I'm saying? If you know one, man, you know, and this is the thing, man. I've had one or two, shit, or four. You know what I'm saying? I had three or four. I think maybe four. Three for sure. I think four. But man, that shit was years ago, man. Like that shit was years ago. That shit don't exist, man. Let me see, man, what Jack Bone in here talking about, man. Just seen Hollywood say Jack Bone sound. Man, what the hell Jack Bone talking about, man? Hold up, Jack Bone, man. What you talking about, man? Let me see, man. Let me read what Jack Bone. Jack Bone says she is absolutely superior to her offspring and the niggas whom she controls. She is a force to be reckoned with, no doubt. It's a mistake to underestimate her power. Who we talking about right there, Jack Bone? I'm trying to see who we talking about, man. Sound like we talking about that bad broad, man. Whoever she is, that bitch sound like she bad. Sound like she raw. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man, to get a virgin, man. Yeah, you gotta, you'll be experiencing what Kel's experiencing right now, man. I don't know what the hell Jack Bone was just talking about, man. Let me see. Let me read this again, man. Let's read what Jack Bone said again, man. Goddamn, I can't even find it. Jack Bone. She is. Say, man, she is absolutely superior to her offspring. And what's called asked him, the homie, Hollywood asked him if he believed a black woman is God. And Jack Bone said she is absolutely superior to her offspring and the niggas whom she controls. She is, man. She's superior to her offspring, man. Like, let me tell you something, man. Anytime you can take a boy and turn him into a goddamn girl, you are superior. You have changed the biological makeup, the psychological biological makeup of that boy, and made him embrace the fact that his ass is not only a girl, but he loves being a girl. These dudes call themselves girls. These dudes be calling their partners hubby. These dudes be calling other dudes boo. You know what I'm saying? These dudes be doing all kind of fugazi shit, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. So she does indeed have power over a certain group of people. Listen, man. This is the thing about her having power. This is the thing about her having power. Anybody has power over anyone else if you worship that person. So for her children, yes, they worship her. She's their God. To the beta male simp manginas who worship her nookie, who worship her cookie, who worship that pussy, she's his God. He worships her. You know, brothers like the homo who said the black woman is God, he worships her. You see what I'm saying? Like, he worships her. And if you worship anyone in the world, they're your God. God is the only one who is worshipped. So if you worship someone, they are your God. A child don't know nothing about God. He knows something about his mama, his daddy. His parents are his gods. And if she's a single mother, then she is the only God in the building. So yeah, if that's what you mean, Jack Bone, I agree with you on that. If that's what you mean, man, I agree with that. Joan Bad Jones in Mexico and Kingsville and Swaziland, also in Rio, but you got to get them under 20. Oftentimes their dad is usually in their lives. Yeah, I mean, in other countries, for sure. In other countries, man, I mean, I'm sure there are. This is the thing, man. Patriarchy breeds virgins, not matriarchy. You show me a matriarchal society, and I'm going to show you a society that doesn't have any virgins in it, because women don't have to be virgins. They're not held to a standard. A woman cannot be a virgin and some motherfucker will still marry her ass. A woman can be a boss freak, an admitted freak. And somebody will marry Amber Rose ass right now. But she living too free. She ain't got to be married. You know what I'm saying? She getting her own money. She doing her thing. She didn't hit that fucking wall. And think Wiz was the good dude that she wanted. Like, Wiz was the good dude. And deep down, she wishes she was the type of woman that could have, you know, settled and done the right thing with Wiz, but she's not the type of woman, man. She wired. The bitch was a stripper. Let me tell you something. A lot of women have aspirations. Not aspiration, but a lot of women have curiosity about being a stripper. They wish they could be a stripper. But the majority of women don't have the intestinal fortitude. They don't have the sluttish desire to go ahead right through there and be someone who shake their ass butt naked for a living. But the ones who do are very in touch with their feminine, with their sexuality, and also very in touch with their femininity. You can say what you want to say, but you know, strippers are actually some of them. Besides the tattoos and shit, strippers are some of the most feminine women you're gonna see. You know, physically, they look feminine. Like the way their bodies gyrate, the way they do. Like they look physically, they look feminine. A lot of them, you take the tattoos off of them. Now I ain't talking about these deep south hole in the wall. Like you go to fucking Black Diamond in fucking Jackson, Mississippi, and see these bullet wound, goddamn stab wound, you know, knots on the forehead having bitches. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the, you know, when you go to these real cities, you go to the MIA, man, and go to a spot on South Beach, man, you see the baddest chicks you ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have masculine energy about them. You know, they look feminine, they act feminine. When you see them outside of the club, they still look effeminate, they act effeminate. You know, so I'm talking about those types. When you think about what it takes to do that for a living. Those women are really in touch with who the fuck they are, and they have no shame. And a woman who has no shame will do anything because she has no shame. The majority of these women, the shit they don't do, they only do it because they're ashamed that people find out. That's why your woman will come to me and behind closed doors, she'll be like, let me tell you something, man. I had a chick. I was living in Birmingham. And I had a chick from Louisiana, homie. She used to drive and meet me in Tuscaloosa and get a fly ass suite, presidential suite, once a month. And I spent the whole weekend, man, beating her back out. Like everything was on her. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't an old chick. This chick was like 23. You know what I'm saying? She had just gotten her degree. Her family had, her dad had tie into the hotel industry, man. So she jumped right in and became like, the regional manager of some properties and shit. I can't remember what the chain was, but so that's how she used to get the suite and shit. The suite was always, just it was comp to her. And man, once a month she come through, man. I'm talking, she's a bad little yellow hammer too, man. I'm talking about bad. And that was just the routine. You know what I'm saying? Then she take her ass back home, man, with a good back breaking. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of dust knocked off that pussy, man. A whole lot of stress taken out of her life, man. And then, once a month, man, she come back, man, for a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? I was in Birmingham. All I had to drive like 35 minutes. 35, maybe 40 minutes. The way I drive, man, about 35 minutes. I used to be, especially if I used to be out. You know what I'm saying? I used to be out. So, yeah, I fuck around, man, and I did that shit for a minute, man, and the whole time, man, every weekend, man, that shit was going home to her man all the time, man. So when I say these things, man, this is just my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not ashamed of it. This is my life. This is what the fuck I did. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Would I do it now? Probably not. But I can't even guarantee I wouldn't do the shit now. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am, man. I'm a man. I have weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? I have weaknesses. And my weakness is dominating a bitch, man. My weakness is dominating her, making her come out of her bag. And so half of the shit she was doing, man, like she was shy. She was super shy. Like she used to like wanna suck my dick with the light off. Like, bitch, you better cut this light on so I can see them big lips sliding down my pole. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? She tried to, cover up, didn't want me to look at her. Man, I put 2 pillows behind my head, man, put my motherfucking hand behind my head, man, while I'm blowing a blunt, man, sitting and watch her just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a porn star, nigga. I had my socks and shoes on and my flooded timepiece on, man, be sitting there blowing a blunt, man, with my baseball cap on, man, looking right down at her. You know what I'm saying? And I brought her out of that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let her be shy. I wouldn't let her be ashamed. I made her comfortable. But she was ashamed like that because she had to be ashamed of that shit because the nigga she was with made her feel ashamed about it. You know what I'm saying? She thought it was a bad thing. And I was like, no, shawty, all this shit is good. Be yourself. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold nothing against you. Be as nasty as you want to be, shawty. Do that. The nastier you are, the more I'm going to enjoy you. And that's what you came here for. You want daddy to enjoy you, right? All right. Just let your hair down and shit. Literally, let your hair down. And shit, man. The first time she ended up getting a little bit better, man. Second time she came through, man, she was ready. You know what I'm saying? Because after that experience, man, when she saw that throughout at the end of it, she was still kind of, she wasn't all the way nervous like she was in the beginning, but man, she was still kind of, every time it was time to do something new or just open up more, then yeah, I had to coach her and coax her, man. You know what I'm saying? At the same time while I was, being brutal with her, man, I still had to coach her and coax her, while I was breaking her back. But the second time, man, after that, I had opportunities to talk to her and point shit out to her, and and let her know that that shit is, that was nothing. You can just be who you are. Once she saw that I wasn't gonna cut her off after she did, then the little freaky shit she did. Second time, man, after that, man, turned the fuck out, homie. She was turned out. So, that's just another story, man. Man, I go into these story time with no warning sometime, man. So y'all just have to, You know, y'all had to roll with me for that, man. I do that sometime. You know what I'm saying? I do that sometime, man. So, you know, it's one of those things, man, where homie say my folks GCLA, man, say my folks around Tuscaloosa. I stayed in the Hilton Inn on Skylark. Yep. Black Torah, game time. Black Gator say, what side of the ham, man? East side, homie. East side, Black Gator. Black Gator in the joint. Obviously repping the ham, man. No doubt, Richard McDowell Jr., man. Peace up, homie. Appreciate you being in the joint. Yeah, man, they're addicted to the Savage Pack, man. I'm telling you, man, the Savage Pack is the only way to hit a chick, man. Listen, man. That's all I know to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. There have been times where I was hitting a chick with a Savage Pack, man. She was acting all. She just couldn't deal with it. It was too much for her. And I'm gonna be honest with you. At the very moment it hit my mind that it was too much for her, and I was gonna have to try to do it some other way, I just completely lost interest, man. Dig dropped and everything. I just lost interest. I didn't even want to see her anymore. So I just stopped, man. I stopped. Went jumped in the shower, man. You know, she came in there, man. You know, got in. You know, I let her come and get in there with me, man, so she can. You know what I'm saying? She came in there, man, and she was. You know, it just. I just stood there, man, while she bathed your boy, man, and you know, of course, man. When she got to my wood, man, of course, man, the boy jumped back to the attention, man. And I mean, she tried again, man. She tried, but I'm like, bitch, if you can't take the Savage Pack outside of the shower, then shit. You know, it didn't take long, man, before I said, "Shout, this just ain't for you." You know what I'm saying? That's my go-to phrase. You know, "Shout, this just ain't for you." Nothing affects her ego more than saying, "You know what, Shout, this shit just ain't for you." You know what I'm saying? You can't handle this. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man. We're gonna go ahead and get on out this joint, man. We've been in this joint, man, about 2.5 hours, man. You know, I don't really be in here that long, man. So we in here, man. Yeah, no doubt, Nappy Young. Once she gets comfortable, man, whew, she gonna show you some things, man. Probably some things she ain't. That's why when dudes be saying, man, you know, she always did it with somebody else. She did it with somebody else already. Nah, man, somebody gotta be the first one. She ain't just wake up, you know, when she was born. You know what I'm saying? Nah, somebody gotta be the first one. And I'll be honest with you, man. A lot of these times I've been the first one, man, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with being the first one. So, homies, let's get ready to get up out this thing, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field. It's been real in the field. Gonna get on out of here, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. We'll be back in this joint tomorrow, man. Same time, same station, man. 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. The homie, Dr. BoA, will be back in the AlphaSphere. Look forward to seeing you, man, in the joint. Until then, avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And as always, Alpha's up, betas down. Hollywood Hawkins, appreciate you working the wrench, homie. Peace.